my friends, this is Meir. Well, finally I can say that we have a reasonable day. My goodness, it was raining and raining and raining and raining and raining and then raining. And today I was so happy to see that we have less puddles in the street. I was trying to walk in the park, but there were too many puddles there with time, so I walked only a little. It was good, but I would be very happy to walk longer walks. But you can never bargain with nature. Nature is always good. So today I took one of my great clients to the beach, and we had a wonderful look at this windy beach with amazing amount of waves, and it was just fantastic to see it. And I want to talk to you about something very important. And this is that we tend to not look much at a distance. Now, you can tell me I drive, so I look at a distance. Yes, if you drive from San Francisco to New York and you're not stuck in the snow or anything, and you are going in forgotten highways and very long highways without anyone around, then you really look far away. That's wonderful. But normally in urban driving, we look at the mirrors, we look to the left, we look to the right, we look in front, and we actually don't look much. And the result is that we're not giving our eyes a chance to look at a distance. We have to save our lens. Many people lose their lens. We think that cataract surgery is a part of life. But it doesn't have to be a part of life. If we learn to look at a distance, at least 20 minutes a day, and I encourage anyone who comes to my place to look at a distance, and that's what we do in our classes. We look at a distance. You make a very big difference for your eye. Just build up that habit of distance viewing, and it can change your situation. And I want to talk to you about something so beautiful. About 14 years ago, I went with my daughter to the DMV. She was about to be 16 and was ready for a driver's license. And you all know that she was born with cataracts, like me and my son. And she failed the test when her mom brought her to the DMV because she took contact lenses, was hungry, and they sent her to an optometrist. Well, I did it differently. First of all, I asked her to wear glasses because in the cases of nearsightedness, contact lenses are better for vision in case of farsightedness, or when you don't have your natural lens, like my daughter doesn't. She doesn't have an implant either because the surgeries were done when she was an infant. Well, then glasses are more effective than contacts. In general, I prefer them on contacts because I don't like anything to touch the eye, if possible. So we went to the DMV, took a number, stood out there, and did our normal exercise you can get in my book, Vision for Life, and in many of my videos, where she would put obstructive lens over her left eye. We played ball, we got her to read a chart, and then we went to the nice lady at the DMV, and she easily saw with her left strong eye the letters, and then with her right eye, she couldn't see them. So we put her in the machine, and I asked the lady, show her, first of all, bigger letters, like those that are 2080, and those are 2100. She said, we don't do that. First of all, we show them the small letters, and then we go bigger. I said, but in the case of my daughter, please have an exception. So she asked my daughter, and my daughter agreed to what I said. And when we finished, we learned that she sees easily with the left eye what she needs to see, and with the right eye she hardly passed. Well, guess what? This Friday my daughter went to the DMV, and I cannot tell you how happy I was to hear her. Not only she easily passed with her left eye, but the right eye improved by a whole line, from 20/50 to 20/40. That was amazing. That was wonderful. So she's now 29 going on 30, and then she was 15 going on 16. And in those years, she improved by a line. Now, to tell you the special thing about my kids, in case you forgot, they were born with cataracts, and they did the surgeries on time, unlike myself. And normally, then your vision is really great. You see about 30-35% of normal vision with very strong prescription. My kids have decreased their prescription. My daughter from 33 to 9. They decreased their prescription by far. But my son sees with his glasses 20/15, which is a line better than 20/20. And my daughter with her glasses, she sees almost 20/20. Can you imagine that? It's unbelievable. And I have one more story for you. In Germany, about 9 years ago, I met a wonderful father and his wonderful son. Both were born with cataracts, just like me and my kids. And the father's vision was about 15%, but the son's vision was better, was 38% of normal vision. And however, I heard a story, and this is that his vision was normal in both eyes, and then at the age of 8, because he did the surgery on time again, but then at the age of 8, they surgically tried to put lenses, and they thought it's a safe surgery. My God, his right eye completely was lost. His retina detached several times in the surgery. His left eye was under pressure, and so until today he's taking drops, although he didn't change them. And the first time he could see light was when I patched his left eye and got a blinking light to blink over his right eye. So that was 10 years after the surgery. And when anyone asked me, should I do another surgery after doing a cataract surgery, I said, don't. That's so important. And in fact, I'm going to work with someone tomorrow that a good doctor told her not to do another surgery, even if the lens is out of place. Because I know of my client Aurora that lost a lot of vision because they tried to fit the lens back in place. And don't understand me wrong. I brought my kids for the cataract surgery when it was necessary. But in the case of my friend from Germany, the problem was that you never know how one will respond to surgeries. Well, the nice thing is, when we worked, we improved his vision to 75% of normal, from 38 to 75%. He is finishing law school right now in New York. He came from Germany to New York. He visits me frequently, and we always have a couple of sessions here and a couple of sessions there. And his vision is impressive. So what I want to tell you is that improvement is not a possibility, it's a probability if you put the time and if you put the time in the right way. And I'm going to tell you about some more beautiful stories. But I want to see all of you working on your eyes and getting better. It's my goal in life, to see the world heal. Many blessings to all of you, Meir.